Madam Sophia Akuffo, former Chief Justice, actually President Mahama and this Yabino on the removal of the Chief Justice. Or you saw some strong words. Or say petition, Sabe. Had there be any petition? The internal or a former Justice of the Supreme Court, or a former Chief Justice, and or a current member of the Supreme Court. Article 146, yes, you say petition will be fair second a Council of State. Now, when Council of State determines the prima facie basis, saying you know, be woman, I want Mahama and our president a committee, So I wanted to hear her view. Now, the view know the abano, interesting. Me send this for we bring a very interesting view. We know the message be a command Madam Gertrude Torkornoo. Message ben, me no betche. Kwasi Pratt, and so the name Nano Atumubi on this same subject. In terms of the critical analysis, and make sure so best subscriber, most subscriber no click on notification. The video be to ma obe hu no what me should be. Coupon.com. Oko website wa obehu app store link in the play store link click so na fa ko do djuma person send this from America from Europe baby a obi a eba Ghana ne baby a o click sika na remitting platforms no obi a de wo so na wa choose ne babo na de do djuma. Article 146 me catch her say ye frɛ and ye record the Chief Justice or kwan so the lawyers ko ye hu say the lawyers no the four ne ko ye led by the former Attorney General, the former ambassador, lawyer Ayuko Oto, big lawyer in this country. Yabasan Trail say Daniel Fodi and also the four lawyers that were back on na ye Chachu Chikata. In fact, Chachu Chikata, I'm told, had the opportunity to cross-examine Mami and Mebekan once Akuffo, former Chief Justice, or Santo To Enimia Boanswano, and not to Gertrude Torkornoo Ano. Now, what I'm being told in this say Madam Akuffo, Sophia Akuffo, now on support to Council of State, on the determination of the prima facie basis, and he was a star witness as a former Justice of the Supreme Court, as someone who benefited from the travel policy of the judiciary, to testify on behalf of Madam Gertrude Torkornoo. Antentam Anna Abaye say, based on the recommendation of the committee, Mahama unko jiranchen. Na yenye adwuma ne enkofa Chief Justice foforo na no na courtesy TV tro no mo ye interview no say na real who say that.
I'm very sad about it. It has really saddened me. And maybe in a way I feel very distressed by it. Yes.
In terms of the conclusion that was reached, where the matter has journeyed from, is the sadness as a result of the conclusion, or you have questions about the procedure that took place before that?
The sadness is about the whole process. My sadness is because as far as I'm concerned, it was a very unnecessary. We have been taken through a very unnecessary situation, and which, as far as I'm concerned, and that is my honest and candid view, this has so weakened the institution of the judiciary. It's not so much the individual who occupies their position. It is the institution. That is what I'm concerned about.
I mean, what informs the conclusion that it's an unnecessary process? I mean, we have heard even government spokesperson make the point that a petition was sent, a committee in line with the constitution was set up, they've looked into the matter and they've come to a conclusion. Which aspect of it, what specifically makes that necessary?
I think that, you see, there has always been something wrong with Article 146. And particularly with the procedure that it sets out, and especially as it regards the position of the Chief Justice. In the Ajay case, I took the opportunity to reflect on that weakness that I noticed, and these are not. So to me, they lack the gravity. They lack the gravity that would lead to a grave outcome, such as the removal of the head of an institution of justice. I've deliberately phrased myself that way. It trivializes the position, and I wonder what this is going to lead to further on along the line, because every judge is fair game and every Chief Justice is also fair game.
I mean, is that to suggest that you suspect there could be a ripple effect in that?
Oh, definitely.
Any matter?
It's not suspect. I foresee, not tomorrow, maybe not next year, maybe not in 5 years' time, but along the line, yes, unless those provisions are dealt with effectively in a revised constitution.
Maybe a more direct question. I have seen the letter that was written by the Secretary to the President to the former Chief Justice.
And that's the other thing. A warrant, a person holding a presidential warrant. That's what the position is. You become Chief Justice because you have received a presidential warrant. You can receive all kinds of letters that you are hereby appointed, but if you don't have that warrant, does that make you Chief Justice? Yeah, okay. So if you're removing the person from the position, is it a subordinate who signs the letter? Is that the way it's supposed to be done? That's just by the way. Food for thought.
Yeah, but I've seen a warrant as well signed by His Excellency the President.
So why are they showing us that one? I've been receiving all kinds of messages, and every one of them is only bringing out that letter. And in any case, is it polite? Is it proper that it should be a subordinate who writes a letter of removal to a Chief Justice? Really?
Yes. Was in the room who say Dana petition, useless. Gravity. I can't say gravity near the mind useless. Literally, it's an orca. Petition, you know, so be any petition, man. President Mahama, Ejinaso, Edias Adian. That is according to the former Justice of the Supreme Court. And I know so comment on it. Leave your comment, share with it freely. Now, and was send a teacher, the third female Chief Justice, Regina Wood, so for your kufu, na Gertrude. I see Oba. You know, I think we gay.
That she should take heart that God sees. And sometimes when you go through certain things which you think have brought you to the end or to your knees or something like that, that could be far from the truth. There could be bigger, better, and greater things that the Lord has in store for her. That is what I will tell her, and that is what I'm going to send to her as a text message. Because when you're a believer, you know, things happening today, yeah, they've happened. So you look to God and you move on and you allow God to manage the rest.
Yes. Because say me pebi won any man. No, no. I don't know what to make of, but share your view. Kwasi Pratt on Peace FM on Penso say, as a Ghana for munim ni amope. Man, I must mo per reset. Ya reset at the end of time, so I must have complete mo pa den amope.
Masa Kwasi. Brother. Yeah, Lina. I see Ubiara dim raso. Let me answer my cabin. Ubiara dim raso. Una yo mampenio, una uye mochrimano, una ye doctor, una ye driver, ubien dim raso. Na ya kura so yaka say, oh, what dim raso de nanso. Inti ye dim raso anaze mi dim raso. We have to make a decision. Your family branya juma na answer me family branya juma. Your brand in here. But see in this so India nyakra diso. India no yen se Ghana for na say ya dwen say be di mraso na say yen ni mraso. Ye be di mraso dia, obi di mraso a ini say ye kasatia ni pakro so di mraso. Kwame Oman number upon 1992 constitution. What kind of year? Chief Justice here, yes, we Kofi. And no man penny John Dramani Mahama and so Kofi. Kind constitution, Article 146 and all its provisions. Let me just say to her, lawyer need to her. So committee no decide there. The president has no power, no authority to change the recommendation of the committee. In society, why not? Where you Chief Justice Navy? Committee, no?
An appointed committee.
President appointed committee. But committee, no? Omukushia, Omuba, and almost Chief Justice, no so Kofia, President to me, and Omuba, and almost say, and some people want to be a year no in Kofi. President
Yes, so that's Massa Kwasi Pratt also for you. I know say will view and share with me on the view, no, and I'm happy with a man for you, you're Daniel Fury. The epistle I did for you on Daniel Fury. There are other materials me analyze the mamo. Se me all clearance ochna mechrewo maybe ACP akurugo onu kwandi na kongro se dan mechrewo me break petition na ama obiew send you broni bi the girlfriend be go find the signature the koya de bi okoto asase ade anka se esi wo court wa ye chen the contempt a ye jeli no awesi bi na justice you ni kolendi wo na justice get to Torkornoo wo na justice Scott Poma wo e dey ni si wo court wo exclusive critical analysis channel nya clearance ne nko a me ni nyina e dey amamo share your comments with me na we are subscribing na click the notification the video be atuma be no atina hwe be copanrate.com or kwa app store link no play store link no na e bebo no download it na we are with the deal djuma fe take off yourself send the be amika me hian Ghana so yan tmecho shobe shon so de mame bye bye.